That Minnesota Wild video, didn't you? Oh no. We're here with another playoff party, welcoming the New Jersey Devils. And I am zoomed right in on Dan's face. Is he sleeping? Is he alive? Is he looking at me? I don't know.
It's the Devils! The Devils!
Actually, I'll just get my my Devils positive out of the way right away. Getting Putty at the game.
What?
Putty was sweet.
They got
missed
Putty?
that? Putty showed up for game.
Oh,
3.
Putty.
Who did you think we were talking
Silly
about?
Putty?
Yeah.
They had Silly Putty at the games?
I thought you were talking about silly
You
Putty.
weren't a Seinfeld fan?
Working on it.
The Devils!
Cinquee
Senior Quee?
to watch, yeah.
Are you allowed to watch a show from the 90s like that, though?
Yeah, Seinfeld and the Lousy.
Okay.
Anything older. No.
Cam over here finally
Still
figured
working
out
on
the
this
balloons.
Fuck!
Millennials and balloons, you know?
Coffee cups. Millennials, balloons, and coffee
Oh,
cups.
right as we ended the last broadcast, Cam knocked over another coffee. Last time he knocked over a Red Bull or something.
So maybe you should get things from across the table yourself and stop making me do things for you all
Yes.
the time.
Yes.
There's no need for that.
All right,
Balloon
New
just
Jersey
deflected.
Devils, guys.
New Jersey Devils, we are on a time crunch because I've got to go record a podcast in like 8 minutes.
And I have to record the podcast for you.
Dan, what are we talking about? Devils are out.
Yeah,
How many games?
it was 5.
5 games are out against Tampa.
Yeah. The second last team last year in the regular season
No.
wasn't the Devils?
New Jersey was way higher than that because they won the draft lottery and went from like 5th to 1st, I think.
Way higher.
They were 25th, not 28th.
Yeah. So don't,
Was they,
don't lie.
But they ended up going up against the best team in the East.
Mm.
They got a game from them. Back to Coombs' point of only wanting 12 teams in a playoff round or 16.
Totally pointless.
Just 2 playoff
Huge
teams.
waste of time. Huge waste
But
of
So-
give Tampa Bay the bye and let them come into a series against Boston or Toronto with full energy, and you'll see your best Tampa Bay Lightning round is 5 games against.
You don't appreciate the underdog, is what I'm learning about here, Coom.
No.
Why
So-
not?
I'm
Who
more
hurt you?
interested in buys and having a meaningful regular season where a team goes balls to the wall to get that buy.
So
That's
are
more
you
interesting.
subscribing to Chris's theory that teams only give it half effort?
Yeah,
to the
teams like the
regular
Pittsburgh
Yeah.
Penguins giving her.
Whoa.
I'm all in on Chris the intern's big discovery that teams like Pittsburgh go 70%, and then as we saw against the Flyers, they go 100%. And Jake Gensel scores 5 goals or 4 goals, and the Flyers.
So,
That's what
yeah.
happens when the team goes 100%. You see the better hockey, and
Exactly.
that's what happens if there's more to your regular season. You get more games during the year, more good games.
I'm all on board with the 16 teams in the playoffs. It just makes the first round of playoffs not that entertaining.
What if they
Like
made
a-
30 teams make the playoffs and the one team that loses is a real loser?
Yeah.
Like a March Madness bracket in the NHL, it's 1 game elimination. You do like once you have 32
See
teams,
that?
you have the round of 32 like March Madness style. So once we get to Seattle, we can do that. 1 game. knockout.
It just makes the first round not that exciting, and you're gonna get your 4-1 series like this. And I didn't really watch the Tampa New Jersey series because, like, everyone knows Tampa's gonna win. You're just looking forward to the second series when there's actually 2 good teams going against each other.
Dan, thoughts?
I think we're kind of getting jaded here on the fact that this year has been pretty cookie cutter for the most part. Like even Columbus, who went up 2-0, is now is down 3-2. But I think we're forgetting all the good times when bad teams, quote unquote, have beaten the better teams.
I'm a big underdog guy, Dan.
100%. I'm with
They
you
don't
there.
make movies about the first place team just going through and having a no trials and tribulations on their way to a championship.
I bet you can find one. I'll find one for you.
Okay, find one.
Well,
Yeah, so the Boys on the Bus documentary we were watching the way back from Calgary, where these were so good and they won and it was no problem.
yeah, there
And
you
you
go.
were enjoying that.
Did you watch it?
So, no.
Okay, because it's
I was-
talking about
I
a
was-
team that faced adversity the year
Oh.
before by losing to the Flames. And
Was
then,
it Steve Smith here was from his own net?
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
and then it follows them after that. So it's talking about adversity.
They also lost to the Islanders,
Yeah.
just like Peter Shirley lost to the Islanders in trades, but that was a team thing.
Oh.
And Ray Shero, New Jersey Devils GM. So now we're getting there. Bringing it back to topic here, boys.
So
But
interesting.
yeah, so what do we think of Taylor Hall and Patty Maroons? playoff runs.
Taylor Hall.
Tay led the team, 6 points, 2 goals, 4 assists. Patrick Maroon, a single goal in 5 games. Chris, what do you think?
He's also -2. That's the Patty we know and love.
The
Pot and
-2?
goal. Was he with Taylor Hall?
Maybe Anthony wasn't there for every game.
They were
Maybe.
there. He was with Taylor for the power play, I think.
Yeah, I think they're great. Big
Anthony
fan.
Maroon, especially.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like they just didn't have Anthony Maroon around enough, little rig, to
Exactly.
to
The only
push the team over the
the
top.
only way the Devils are going to win the series is if Taylor Hall scored 25 goals.
And he had 2.
He only scored 2, so thus the loss.
He was short.
Also,
He was
Keith
short
Kincaid at a 5.87 goals against average.
Who
yeah,
led?
that was
Why was Kincaid playing?
Yeah.
because he had a good stretch of games in the regular season that pushed them over the top into the playoffs.
Have you seen the things that guy tweets?
Yeah, where he
Does these like
for dates.
crazy ass emoji stories.
He
after
went like
the
to
game.
Chipotle with that
Have you
girl.
seen these things? He comes out after every game and he does this like this emoji shit. It's
The
just
millennial
nuts.
recap.
Just like totally my language. I totally get this. This is like right up my alley.
You
Because
do
I'm a
these on
millennial.
Blue Jays Nation.
What nationality is he?
Millennial. That's why he speaks in this language.
Oh.
Speaks in emojis. He's seen the movie. Has a receipt, Chris.
Just you wait.
Interesting fact about Taylor Hall.
He's
who-
American.
Who had 6 points in 5 games in the playoffs, meaning he now has a better playoff point per game in his career than Connor McDavid does.
There's Cam's trolling for the day. Dan, what else you got to say?
That's pretty much it.
We are going to wrap up this edition of the No Playoffs Party, welcoming the New Jersey Devils by, once again, saying something nice about them. Chris, you got something nice to say about the Devils?
Yeah, I liked when Brian Boyle threatened to kill. Who was it? Who did he threaten
Why
to
did
kill?
you look at me when you asked?
Well, I don't know. You just know
I
things.
don't threaten to
When
kill
he
you.
threatened to kill somebody from town.
Chris, big fan of violence. Dan, what do you got?
I think that it's great that the New Jersey Devils this year bucked the misnomer that Wayne Gretzky applied to them when he called them a Mickey Mouse organization. They are now just a Minnie Mouse organization.
All right. Coom, something nice to say about the Devils.
I have praise for Ray Shero for being a competent NHL general manager.
I'm going to go ahead and say that there's an episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia where they go to the Jersey Shore, and it's great.
Oh.
That's the first time that you learn about rum ham. Frank makes rum ham, and both he and Mac enjoy the rum ham in dinghy where they're floating out in the ocean. Dan?
I have never seen that show and I never will.
Oh, you've got horrible taste. Horrible.